Hi, this is Sweet June coming back at you with another video. I want to talk about single men that don't want to date single moms. It's this guy that came on my video, the video that I did um, uh, telling single mothers, men to avoid. Check that video out. Single men that single mothers should avoid. Check that video out. That's a good video. Check that video out. Well, he came in on that video, and I think that guy came in on two or three of my other videos. It's another video where I was talking about single mothers have a hard time getting married, and I think he came in on some of my other videos. He was wanting to respond on this one, so I gave him one. So he gave me good thank you because he gave me a good video topic idea. He was talking about first of all, wasn't nobody even talking to him. I wasn't even talking about him in this last video I did. I was addressing the single moms to there's to watch out for certain types of men to avoid. So he comes in talking about stating all these reasons why he doesn't date single mothers. Well, okay, I said, well, this video is not really about that, but whatever you know. And then he comes on there again and says, don't date single mothers. So that's when I put my little 2 cents in and said, okay, you wanted to respond now. You have one. I said, well, good. We better off without you. So he gave me a video topic idea. I told him, okay, if you don't want to date single mothers, that's fine. The comment that he made about the reasons why he don't want to date single mothers, he's kind of stereotypical in his comments. And because people have the tendency to stereotype single mothers, particularly black single mothers, say that we're all on the system and we're all this and that and this and that and the other. But in most of the cases, the main men that be sitting up here doing all that talking, they do a lot of times they be having these kids and they're not taking care of them, and the single mothers have to take up the slack. Single mothers have to take care of the children, so we got to do the best we can. So, but this is my message to the men that don't want to date single mothers. If you don't want to date single mothers, that's fine. That's okay if you don't want to date single mothers. That's perfectly fine. But it's like what I stated in that other video where I was telling the single mothers the types of men to avoid is that men sometimes when they don't want single mothers, but they will date single mothers anyway, even though they know they don't want a lasting relationship or marriage with a single mother, they will date them anyway. And the reasons why they will date them anyway is to use them for sex. They use them for sex and take advantage of them. And that was one of the things I stated in that video, was telling women to be aware of that. And so that's what I want to tell single men that don't want to date single mothers. If you don't want to date single mothers, and I told this guy that too, I let him know that okay, if you don't want to date single mothers, that's fine. But if you encounter a single mother, you need to let her know that up front. You need to let her know up front that you don't want to date single mothers. Plain and simple. Don't get involved with her anyway. Don't string her along. Don't don't make her think that there's something more there than what it really is, and getting her all emotionally invested in you. Do not have sex with her. Don't use her for sex, because single mothers don't need that. Single mothers are having a hard enough time trying to raise their kids and take care of their kids. And there is a lot of single mothers out here that would love to get married. I don't know too many women that want to be a single mother. Well, there's some women that want to be a single mother. The one that goes to the sperm bank, the ones that go to the sperm bank and they become a single mother on purpose. Maybe they want to be a single mother, but I think ultimately at the end of the day they don't want to be no single mom either. You know, um, their desire to be a mom is outweighing their desire to be a wife. But I don't know if too many women, the women that I've talked to that were single moms, they didn't want to be a single mother. Most single mothers want to get married. And believe it or not, contrary to what this guy believes there are men out there that want to be with single, that don't have a problem with being with a single mom. Believe it or not. I know some single moms that got married. It's a little bit more difficult for black single moms to find a marriage mate. Like I stated in other videos, I'm gonna keep it 100 on that. I mean, it's more difficult for black single moms to find a marriage mate. But our marital rates are low regardless, across the board regardless. But it's more difficult for black single moms to find a marriage mate. But there are men out there that will date and even marry a single mother. Not every man feels that way. But if you are a man and you don't want to date a single mother, you don't want to be with a single mother under any circumstances, then don't be with one. Don't be with one, period. Don't date a single mother. Don't get sexually involved with her. Because there's men out here that do that. Like I stated in that other video, they sit up here and they holler that they don't want to be with a single mother, but then they'll date a single mother anyway, and they'll get sexually involved with her. And for sex for a woman is different for a man. Sex for women is emotional. It's different for sex is different for women than it is for men. In most cases. Now I'm not saying in all cases, but in most cases it's different. Sex is more emotional for women. And so what happens is you string this woman along, make her think that you down with her, you everything like that, and then you get sexually involved with her. She gets emotionally invested in you, and then you turn around and you lower the boom on her and tell her, well, I really don't want to get serious with a single mother. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do to a woman. And there are men out here that are running those kind of games on single mothers. There are men out here that are doing that to single mothers. If you do not want a single mother, okay, fine. Then don't date a single mother. Don't even talk to a single mother. If you find out she's a single mother, then say, okay, well, you're a nice person, you're attractive, very attractive woman, but I would prefer to date a woman that doesn't have any children. And she can respect that. At the end of the day, she's going to respect that. I mean, if she's attracted to you, she's not gonna be happy about it. But at the end of the day, she ain't got no other choice but to respect that. I respect that. If a man comes forth and let me know that I don't want to date a single mom, then that hey, I can respect that. I have nothing but respect for that. You know, but the problem is that these men are not being honest. They're not being forthcoming, and they're not being honest, and they're not telling these single mothers that they don't want to be with a single mother, and they get sexually involved with her. They get her feelings all in there. They get her emotionally invested, and then then they next thing you know they say, well, they get involved with another woman, and then then she finds out the hard way that he didn't want to be bothered because she was a single mother. And the worst thing, especially if she gets pregnant, oh my God, if you get her pregnant and you didn't want to be with no single mother and you get her pregnant, now okay, now she's got another child that she has to worry about taking care of by a man that didn't want to be with her. That's a terrible, horrible thing for a man to do to a woman. So this man come on in my comment section hollering, giving me 50 million reasons why he don't want to be with a single mother. Well, okay, well that's fine. I told him that's fine, but okay, well don't date a single mother. Don't get emotionally involved with. Well he ain't gonna get emotionally involved no way, but don't get sexually involved with her. Don't have nothing to do with no single mother. Don't even talk to no single mother. Okay? If you meet someone and she happens to be a single mother, don't talk to her. That's what you do. You don't talk to her. You keep it moving on up the road. Okay, that's what you do. Don't waste her time. If you don't want to be with her because she's a single mother, don't waste her time. Because as a single mother, her time is valuable. Her time is precious. I know when I was raising my kids, my time was valuable, and I didn't have no time for no men to be playing no games with me. I, your time is precious as a single mother because you got to work. In most cases, we got to work. In my case, I was working. I was going to school. I had a lot of balls in the air. I was working. I was going to school. I was trying to keep the house. You know, keep up the house, and making sure the kids get off to school and child care and all those good things. Getting kids to the doctors and after school activities and doing. I had a lot of balls in the air when I was a single mother. Thank God my sons are grown. But, I had a lot of balls in the air. So last thing I had time for was a man to come into my life and be playing games with me. Ain't nobody got no time. A single mother ain't got no time for that. Single moms ain't got time for that. So if you don't want to be bothered, if you don't want to be bothered with no single mother, then you need to let her know that right up front. You need to let her know right up front that you don't want to be bothered. Do not get sexually involved with her. Don't just leave her alone. Just leave her alone, period. Plain and simple. Because at the end of the day, single mothers, we're women and we have feelings. We have feelings just like everybody else. Okay? And if you don't want to be there, then do just that. Don't be there. She don't need your time. She don't need none of that if you don't want to be there. Because in most cases single mothers do want to get married in most cases. In most cases, single mothers, 9 times out of 10, she's looking for someone, a marriage mate, you know? Like I said, I don't know too many women that want to be a single mother. I didn't want to be one, you know? So if she's dating, she's looking for something that's going to lead to marriage. 9 times out of 10, she's looking for something serious. And so if you don't want to be with no single mother, you need to be forthcoming and let her know that you ain't trying to be with her like that. But don't string her along. Don't string her along. Don't play games with her. Don't, God forbid, don't get sexually involved with her. You know, and don't and do not get attached to her kids. Do not. I mean, if she has any sense about herself, she ain't gonna let you meet her kids right away. And she has any sense about herself, she's not gonna let you meet her kids right away anyway. But if in the event she does, do not get do not do not let her kids get emotionally attached to you. You don't let her. That's the worst thing yet. Let her kids get emotionally attached to you, and then all of a sudden you decide you don't want to be with no single mother. That's the worst thing you can do. So I'm talking to the guy in my comment section, amongst all the other men out there that don't want to date single mothers. They do these come on YouTube, and they sit up here and do all these videos and stuff. And I want to date single mothers, but see, they bash them. In the process of them saying that, they're bashing. Okay, you know, to the man in my comment section, you didn't told me in 2 and 3 videos that all the reasons that you didn't want to date single mothers. Okay, well that's fine. That's okay. If you don't want to date a single mother, fine. That's okay. Don't date one. Like I said, don't don't string her along. Don't date her. Don't get sexually involved. Nothing. Just you need to be honest with her up front and tell her straight up front, because there's a lot of men that are running that game on single mothers out here, and it's just ridiculous. And the single mother winds up brokenhearted. She winds up with another unplanned pregnancy by a man that don't want to be with her. It's no good. So have the maturity as a man. Have the maturity. Be a man and have the maturity and have the compassion enough to let that woman know, and have the respect. Respect her. Respect her kids. Respect her kids. Respect the fact that she has children. And just let her know straight up, I don't want to be with a single mother. Because at the end of the day, she can respect that. She'd rather for you to let her know and tell her up front than for you to string her along. At the end of the day, she don't have respect for that. So I know I didn't like being strung along. Um, but after a while, I didn't fall for that okey doke after a while. So um, that's my message to men out there that don't want to be with single mothers. Okay, you be honest and you be forthcoming and you let that woman know you don't want to be with a single mother. Don't get involved. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to put that out there. Please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell. Thank you, subscribers. I'm finally up to 700 subscribers, like I said in my other video. Thank you so much. Hang in there with me. I got some good things coming up on my channel. Check my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page. It's under Sweet June. Go on Sweet June on Facebook. Go on Sweet June and let me know if what you want to see on my channel, or you can let me know in the comment section what you want to see on my channel, what you want me to do, and everything. So, but thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and your new subscribers, thank you so much. Okay, so stay tuned. I got some more interesting video topics coming up. Peace and love. This is Sweet June.